Now, if you put this hand on the club face, like that, there's basically your grip. So here's low, here's high, here's right, and here's left. Get your grip on there again.
Same kind of little half?
Yeah, little short shots. Okay, now.
Sharpie.
I'm gonna scar your hands up some more, okay?
All right.
This little valley right there fits right on the back of that thumb. It's like it's made to fit.
Right.
So now it fits in there. Now, assuming your left hand's correct, these two lines are gonna line up.
Right.
Now this palm, this right palm, is facing the target. Now what you wanted to do before was get it under here like this.
Yep.
It goes right there. Perfect. Okay. Boom, hit it. Little short shots. Okay, that's fine. Do a couple more. Okay, now, here's what we're gonna do next. Now I'm gonna show you this. I normally have a left-handed club in my bag. I don't, so we're gonna have to use that. Because now I wanna get you where, once your grip's on there, we get your hands to work and we start to get you to have face control. Now, like I say, I don't know when you guys, I would think, can you curve the ball when it comes out of the net?
Yes.
This? Okay. So when you curve it, you have to twist the net.
Yep. Correct. Last second.
At the very last, all right, it was the same in golf. So there's curves that you put on the ball, and what you do it with, see what the face is doing?
Yep.
Curves it one way or the other. Okay, so here's how I hold a golf club, is if I was relating it to my right hand. So you would hold it, hang on, let me, like that, okay? And it's in your fingers, right there. Good, good. Now just, there you go. Now, if I said hit the ball lower than this club's designed to hit it, all you'd have to do is take, that hits it low. Hit it higher, you add loft. Curve it to the right, curve it to the left. Okay? Boom, 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 boom. Okay, this hand, when this hand comes in, this hand, take this off the club. This one goes, grip the club, grip the shaft. Your thumb goes right here on the side of this. This is the same as it was doing.
Yep.
Turn your thumb that way, just like you were doing up here. So when you put your, you see how your hand is there?
Yep.
So if we slide this down here, there you go, there, okay? So that hand's sitting like this. So this would be low, this would be high, this would be right, this would be left.
Right.
Now if you put this hand on the club face, like that, there's basically your grip. So here's low, here's high, here's right, and here's left, okay?
Right.
Right, left, low, high.
Got it.
Basically, this is the game.
Yep.
All right, now, here's what I want you to watch. Here's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna set up to this ball, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a backswing. Okay, so I'm gonna make a backswing, and I want you, when I start my backswing, you can say high, low, left, right, I don't care, but tell me when I start my backswing.
Okay.
Okay, you got a shot in mind?
Yep. Right.
You got another shot?
I do. Hi.
Okay, see, this is like candy from a baby. If you're enjoying this player lesson, you might consider joining our annual membership. Then you get access to the entire lesson. Plus, then you can see how I apply the M system to these players and how the M system is going to help you with whatever you're doing in your game. Why? Freaking ball's sitting still.
Yep.
And I start the club back and you say hi. I have got all this time and all I've got to do is add a little loft to the face or
Right.
curve it left or right. So you play the game with your hands.
Yep.
Whoever has the best face control wins at every level. These guys you're watching on TV are freaking savants with their hands. I mean, they can make that club face move 1 or 2 degrees.
Exactly.
Okay, so they're really good at face control. All right, so come on up here. Put your hands on the club. All right, perfect. From this day forth, which this sounds a little biblical. You like the Bible?
It sounds more like a marriage, like wedding vow or something.
It is. I spend more time with my golf club than I did with my wife, for sure. I mean, I spent thousands of hours with my golf clubs. I even used to take one of my clubs and I'd lay it at the side of my bed just because I got up in the middle of the night. And she, when we first got married, I used to take him into the hotel room. She goes, "Why are you taking him in here?" I go, "Well, I don't want anybody to steal him." She goes, "What?" You pay more attention to those than you do me. I said, "Well, I can't really answer that question and not get in trouble." All right, so from this day forth, when you put your hands on this grip, you're no longer holding a grip.
Right.
What are you holding?
The head.
Club face. So you come back into the ball like this, it's straight. That's going to go to the right. This is going to go to the left. This goes low and this goes high.
Right.
So we're going to set the club behind the ball. Now what I want you to do is I want you to hit one to the right. So you're going to take the club back, so you're going to have to make the face turn over a little bit, so you make the ball go over here to the right. I don't care how much, just make the ball go to the right. Easy. You curve to the right. That's freaking awesome.
Good.
Good? All right. Make this one curve to the left.
I can do that anytime.
I know, well, you're going to be surprised with your grip now. It might not curve as much as you think. Okay, curve to the left. Okay, make this one go straight. So you're holding the club face, right there is in your hands, make it go straight. Now it curved a little to the left. Now here's what you got to learn. I'm going to give you one more thing. Every time you hit a shot, you're learning a couple of things. You're learning what was the path of my club and where was the face. So that one you were trying to make go straight, but it curved a little to the left.
Right.
So you go, oh, that's what it feels like to fade it.
Yep.
When you hit the other one and it made it go to the right, you go, because that's what it feels like to hook it. So every time you hit a ball now, we're working on your ability to control the face and make the ball do what you want it to do.
Right.
The better you get at face control, the better player you're going to be. Now, the ideal shot, let me see if I might even be able to do it with your club. So we got these sticks up here, right?
Yep.
So why are the sticks there? Well, this gets you aimed, your shoulders and your eyes aimed parallel to your target line. This is not necessarily for your feet. You can put your feet here, you can put your feet here. There's a lot of different ways to put your feet, but my eye line and my shoulder line and probably my hips are parallel to where I want the ball to start.
Right.
Does that make sense? So if your feet go like this, we're okay if we're here, but if your feet go like that and your shoulders go like this, we're in trouble.
Yep.
Okay, so this is basically to get your shoulders, eyes, and maybe your hips lined up. That's so you start to see your target line. So that's where you want the ball to go. So ideally, I want you first to be able to make swings and start the ball to the right of this stick, or left of that first stick.
Okay.
And then what I want you to do is be able to start it to the left of that stick, but you want the ball to curve back to the other side.
Okay.
So that's the ideal shot.
Okay.
So it starts out to the left of that yellow stick and it curves back to the right.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead. So let's see, we'll put them both together. See if you can start the ball to the left of that yellow stick, but make the ball curve back to the right. That's right, so the club has to come a little from the inside, but the face has to turn over. Okay, so what did you get right? You got the path right.
Yep.
The face was all, I mean, you know how that's about, from that being a perfect shot, you know how far off that was? About a degree. Here's a degree. So if I take that face and you hit it like this, it goes the way you wanted it.
Yep.
To make it curve back, you had to have 1 degree more face close. That 1 degree is about this much.
Barely any.
It's 1 second tick on a watch face.
Yep.
So that's why your grip is so important too, because if you show up one day and your grip's here, and you come out and you hit the next shot and your grip's there, well, I just move my right hand 10 degrees. That goes straight into the face. Yep. Well, if 1 degree or 2 degrees can hit it 20 or 30 yards offline, and all of a sudden you move your grip 15, 20 degrees, you got to make a 20-degree compensation to make the ball go straight. So if we can get your hands on there correctly, and then you start making the face work, it doesn't take much to make the ball curve. At first, you have to make big curves. So I said, okay, make it curve big to the right, make it curve big to the left, hit it really low, hit it really high. All you're learning is, you're learning how to control the face so you make the ball go where you want it to go.
Right. Same thing to the right?
Just make the ball curve to the right. Just make it curve to the right. I don't care where it starts. Yeah, that's right. So you got to pivot earlier. So you aim the face at the ball sooner. Perfect. I mean, it doesn't, when you're first doing this, how much doesn't matter.
Right.
Because you're not good enough yet to understand little. So you curve it big, and then you say, oh, I don't need quite that much.
Right.
A little less, a little less. And so all you're trying to do is get some connection with the face to understand how and when you move the face to make the ball do different things. I'm sure it's the same thing with this.
Right, exactly.
I mean, you start out with just a straight shot, and then as you start to curve it, you probably have to really exaggerate things at first.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's the same thing. The other thing is, in lacrosse, when you're practicing and you're starting out, do you practice your shots, your technique at full speed, high velocity?
No.
Don't do it here. Okay, so your instinct, you come here, and you're not as good as you are with that lacrosse stick, yet you're swinging it at full speed. Now you're not. So you do it slower, just like you would there. And then if you can do it at this speed, then you say, okay, let's put a little more speed into it.
Right.
Let's put a little more speed. Now, if the technique breaks down, you don't go faster, I wouldn't think. You probably back it off and go slower again.
Yep, correct.
All right. So let's hit another one to the right, just not as much. Perfect. Now, you notice we're on a tee.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You want to tell him why we're on a tee at first?
Well, when the ball's on the ground, you're going to deal with the angle of approach. So
Right.
how well you hit the ball. There's not a lot of leeway to make mistakes, and especially when you're making some changes, like you're getting your new grip on there, you're getting the where you're just hinging right back up and pivoting.
Right.
So when you're making changes, it's much better to just tee it up so that you're not fighting with the ground constantly. You're making it a little bit easier for you just to get used to the changes. Then once you get comfortable with that, you can get it lower and eventually all the way to the ground.
For sure.
But when you're practicing, teeing it up is great because it just gives you a little bit more leeway so you don't have to hit it like perfect contact
Right.
when you're trying to make some changes.
Yeah, makes sense, absolutely.
See, now, even the best players in the world, I mean, what they'll do is you see them on the range, and they'll either do this, where they put it on a perfect lie, or you'll see them, they'll hit the ground like this, and then what they do is they'll set the ball on top of that. So what did they just do? Whoops. They basically put the ball on a grass tee. So if I tee it up like that, I could hit a driver off that lie. Because, you know, I've practiced angle of approach. So right now where you're at, we want you to get path and face control with the right grip from the right setup. Then we bring angle of approach into play, which is a separate skill.
Right.
Now, if you want to challenge yourself with the ground, I don't have a problem with that. But if you're struggling, put it back up on a tee.
Take that step back.
Yeah, you just take a step back and you get control, and then you put it on the ground. Then you go, if you're good off the ground, okay. But when you put it on the ground, don't put it on the ground on a lie like that.
Right.
You'd put it, if you're going to put it on the ground, you find some really nice fluffy grass and you get it right up on the top of the grass.
Sure.
That's like a mini tee.
Right.
That's why most amateurs like to play. They don't like playing off these tight fairways. They want to play off fluffy stuff, so they get under because they don't know exactly how to compress the ball anyway. That's our next lesson.
Got it.
But so for right now, I want you on a tee with your grip, controlling the face and starting to get the ball to curve the way you want it to curve.
All right.
Now, I don't care what club you do it with. You want to do it with your driver? Fine. Just don't swing hard at it. I mean, it doesn't matter what club. I mean, I do this drill. I've done this drill for hours with my driver and never hit it over 150 yards. Just sit there hitting drivers and curve it left, curve it right, hit it low, hit it high. Because all you're trying to do is connect your hands to that face and to the ball.
Right.
The better that gets, everything else is going to be a lot easier to do.
Absolutely.
All right?
Sure.
Now, let's watch your swing back here for a minute. Hi, I'm Mike Malaska. Go to malaskagolf.com to take a look at the M system. This is the most important part of the site because it's a process. It goes skill number one, task number one, and it takes you through the golf swing rather than randomly being out there trying to put it together, which virtually hardly anybody figures that one out. So make sure you go to malaskagolf.com, sign up so you can see how to really build your game the right way so you don't ever lose it again.